before we get into this amazing video, this is a live stream highlight. So go down in the description below to watch the full stream. But look, I got a little bone to pick with y'all. It's only 80% of y'all are watching the videos and not subscribed up. We need to change that because we're trying to build a real community out here. You feel me? A nice, loving community. So if you like the video, tell a friend. Why not? You got beef with me? Huh? Sorry, but look. Hope you enjoyed the video. Inside of Jacksonville.
Mean to you to be.
Wait, hold on, bro. When I seen this, I thought it was just a random video. Why is Tommy G in Jacksonville, Florida? Why is he in my city? Why is Tommy G in my city, bro? This is Jacksonville. This is Danes Point, chat. This is Danes Point. This is Danes Point Bridge. Yeah, it is. This is the bridge I take when I come and go see my girlfriend from work. I work over here and over on the other side of that bridge at the Navy base. What the fuck? I think over here is the Jaguar Stadium.
What does it mean to you to be taking drugs off the street?
It means a lot. We try.
Okay, I gotta watch this because I don't
Keep
know,
our
bro.
community safe. We'll do whatever it takes to enforce the law and take drugs off the street.
Right here.
Yep, it's that one. Should be second block on the right.
Brown, hey, watch this car. Watch this car.
JSO, but chat, JSO decided they want to pull me over because I was going 70 on a highway. Yeah, that's what JLs did. Meanwhile, we got niggas doing criminal activities and they were about a nigga going 70 in his Camaro. This, I gotta change this camera. This shit's so bad. But that's crazy. Nigga, you have a lot more stuff going than to pull me over for going 70 on the highway. And kid you not, okay, it says the speed limit was 50, 60 or some shit. But on the highway, gang, I don't understand that. I thought normal. I told him, I was like, bro, normal speeds is 70. So I said, all right, cool. Drove a couple feet later. Guess what the speed limit said? 70. I was so fucking pissed. He didn't give me a ticket, but you got better stuff to do, gang.
Sheriff's office, search warrant.
Come on.
Stop running!
It's 1:20 on a Saturday, and we're
Wait.
responding to the scene of an overdose.
She said, nah, bitch. Nah, I don't want to be on camera, bitch. I want to be on camera, bitch. Don't put me on no camera, bitch. Nah. Amazon drivers, oh yeah. Damn. Inside a Jacksonville drug bust. So we got a lot of drugs in Jacksonville? Is that what I'm guessing, bruh?
What you just witnessed was an operation from Jacksonville's undercover narcotics unit raiding the house.
Why, Tommy G, out of all places, why are you in Jacksonville, Florida? You got Fort Lauderdale. Jacksonville is a wholesome city, okay? We're wholesome, we're nice. You know, don't put Jacksonville police drug raid, okay? You already got Jalen Ramsey saying all we do is eat seafood. Cap, I don't even eat seafood, Jalen. Thank you. Seafood and roaches. Insane. Insane. But chat, come on, Tommy G.
House of a suspected drug dealer. You
Inside of Jacksonville, wholesome city.
also just saw a snippet of their overdose team investigating a drug-induced death to see if there's a drug dealer that they need to find and charge with a homicide. Currently, Jacksonville law enforcement is receiving
JSO.
nationwide attention for things like cutting their county's homicide
That's Mr. Walter right there.
rate in
Mr. Waters be on business. They ain't lying. Mr. Water be on business. I be seeing him everywhere. That boy be on business. Shout out Mr. Waters, bro. That boy stand on his shit. This is what I'm talking about. Making Jacksonville safer one day at a time. All right.
half over
Mr.
a one-year
Waters.
period and employing state-of-the-art crime-fighting technology. For a few days, me and the boys embedded with Jacksonville Sheriff's Office to see their methods in action. This video is part one of a three-part series we are releasing, with part one focusing on how Jacksonville fights drug-related.
No, Tommy. No, Tommy. 3 parts.
crime, and for part
This might be a movie, chat.
2, we will be on a night patrol with cops and K9 units, and for part
That's fire. This is something I want to do though.
3,
Tommy,
we will
why?
be
Tommy, why you hit your boy up, bruh? Tommy, why you hit me up, bruh?
looking into how their
This
SWAT
fire,
team
bruh.
and gang task force tackles murders and gang violence. This, folks, is unprecedented access that we are proud to bring to you. Let's get to it.
Duva. Chat, it's my highway right here. I love this highway. Chat, this highway at night. This bridge lights up. Is it this one? Is that a coaster? Yes, it's a coaster. This one lights up. Jaguar Stadium, you kind of see in the background over there. This bridge scares the shit out of me. It's too close. It's way too close. I live like probably like somewhere over here. Yeah, like somewhere over here. Yeah, chat. This is Jacksonville. I want to get yeah, this is Jacksonville, chat. It's beautiful, chat. Don't let people play you, bro. Look how beautiful this city is, bro. Nah, I'm looking at it. We are really on the water. Oh, GG's, bro. We're really on the water. Now, I want to say where they at. They on Myrtle Street. Oh. I know exactly where that's at.
Folks, we are pulling up on an undercover drug raid. There's a drug task force here in Jacksonville that is really trying to crack down on fentanyl and the problems that drug
Niggas got fent. I'm not smoking. I'm not buying shit. Niggas selling fentanyl out here. Oh,
can bring
nah.
into a community.
Oh, nah. Yeah, nah,
This
see
is
me.
a
Nah.
blood pumping
What?
type of experience. This is something where you breach a door and someone resists. There could be shots fired. You might have to bring in SWAT. You might have to.
Wait, no way. No way. This shit's actually going on in Jacksonville. No way. No way.
I mean, it's a high pressure job. Let's go in and check this out and see what the next step is.
We were walking into an office where undercover officers worked and where their top secret operations were planned. So we were instructed to keep the cameras low until it was time to move out on this raid.
Duval.
So I'm Lieutenant Manna with the Jacksonville.
Chat, when I say Duval, y'all gotta say Duval back now. Duval. Gotta say that shit back. Hold on. Say that shit back, my nigga. Don't disrespect my seat. I can't even fucking type. Hold on. Hold on now. Don't disrespect my city. Don't disrespect my city now. Alright, go here. Here. Don't disrespect my city now. Duval! You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Don't disrespect my shit. Alright, back to Tommy G.
Sheriff's Office, narcotics unit. I'm over narcotics and vice.
Oh, he looks. Oh, yeah.
And what's the operation today? What are we looking for?
Today we have a search warrant for a drug house. We conducted several buys from the property, and we know they selling drugs from inside the house. And
What
we
kind?
are going to
You're right, close on that tail, ain't you?
Avenue. It's on the west side of town.
West side, oof.
Is there a particular drug
Oof, that's not a good side
we're
chat.
looking for?
We conducted several buys. We bought crack cocaine.
Oh, it's crack in my city. Oh my gosh, I did not know this crack in my city. I deadass did not know it was crack in my city. I'm being so deadass. It's crack
How
in
many
my
drug
city,
raids
bro.
do you think you've been on in your day?
2-3 a week.
Do we know if the guy living here has many firearms?
We haven't seen any, because if we did, it would qualify for SWAT. So the guys, the job they do is very dangerous, especially the first person inside the property, because you just don't know what's behind the closed
Oh,
doors.
deadass.
If you need to throw one of us
Chat, y'all know me in scary games. I'm the last person to ever go first.
in as human
I'm the
bait
last person to ever
to
walk
make
through
the
that door.
operation go through, just we'll draw a straw.
Oh my gosh, he looked menacing. Oh my gosh. He looked menacing. Oh, I need a screenshot. He looked menacing.
As a crew.
All right, let's go.
What does it mean to you to be taking drugs off the street?
It means a lot. We try to keep our community safe.
Yep, keep
and
it safe.
obviously this is a vicious circle
Yes, sir.
with supply versus demand. But we'll do whatever it takes to enforce the law and take drugs off the street.
Do you think you'll ever completely wipe drugs off the street?
No.
I think you can put a dent to it. I don't think you can wipe it off completely, because there are some, for instance, marijuana is legal in certain states. It's a very tough challenge. Again, it's a vicious circle. It's supply versus demand.
Chad, ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling burger fry, ain't gonna lie, in Riverside right now. Hold on, I might have to send that text out real quick. I'm dead ass feeling burger fry. Oh no, we gonna make burgers today. Damn. Chad, we're watching this, and then right after this, we're literally about to be we about to be selling weed. We're literally putting selling weed.
Where's that guy
after
going
this.
right there? He's going in?
Yep, he's going to the door.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna take him too.
Right here.
Yep, it's that one. Should be second block on the right.
Yo.
Door looks good.
See, Chad, I don't want no parts in gang violence and selling drugs, cause then you gotta deal with these niggas. I don't want to deal with these niggas. I promise you I don't. Especially JSO. Sometimes they be tripping. But I don't want to be nowhere near this. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you. When the police say something, I don't even want my name to come up. I don't even want you to think about me. I don't want no parts of it. I'm good. You see these niggas in full-blown armor helmets, fucking rifles, and no, I'm good. I'm good off that. I'm happy in my own little room, streaming, about to get my real estate thing going.
Fourth round.
Hey, watch this car. Watch this car.
I'm good. For real. Look at this. Tom, you got a Patreon? I need to see that. He do got a Patreon. I might buy that for one time. How much? $7? $7? I might get that though, I ain't gonna lie. Jacksonville K-19 catches a home invader.
Get out! Get out right now, you're gonna get bit!
I'm coming.
Get out right now!
Get your ass out the house. Go to the ground. What am I doing? Go to the goddamn.
No way niggas do this in my city. No, dead ass.
Get out! Get out right now, you're gonna get bit!
I'm coming.
Get out right now!
That dog is hungry. See, I don't want no parts. I promise you. Gun laboratory.
We are in JSO's state-of-the-art gun, what do you guys call this? What's the best word to use for
The
it?
firearms laboratory.
Firearms laboratory. They're just moving in, and they're filling it in with different equipment that's going to be able to track guns and track bullets to different crimes. But let me pass it off to you. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Oh, Tommy G, you got you a new member. I'm pretty sure I can't watch this on YouTube. That's why you didn't show it. But John Ray body cam footage. Oh, I'm paying that $7 today. Oh my! You can show that on YouTube, right? We're not on Twitch.
Police. Hey, you on the van? Brothers!
They got it there.
Stop
Hey,
running!
go. Nah, chat, we need to watch this. I need to watch this. I know I probably can't show this on YouTube, but I ain't gonna lie. I gotta watch that. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Patreon kind of fire. Kind of fire. Ain't your rage on here? I'm watching anime. Oh yeah, this shit does look ugly rates. It was like $1. Oh, $3. That's fine. Yo, chat, we're watching that. I gotta watch that, bro.
Sheriff's office, search warrant.
Like, chat, it's like so much. This is all my message to y'all out there. It's so much more you could do, man. I know y'all sometimes I feel like you don't have the opportunities to do it, but it's so much you could do if you just sit at a computer and just look shit up. You got niggas making $100K a year at my job and they ain't doing a damn thing. Not doing nothing. And they don't do nothing but yell at us. It's so much you could do, bruh. Starting a business, You could do a lot, bro. Investing, like, damn.
Oh,
Right out the back door.
there's somebody running in the back door.
I got two gray jacket, black
He
pants, another one.
sounds
They're
scared.
running, they ran out of the apartment complex.
Stop running!
I got nothing.
Exactly. I ain't got nothing. Why you ran?
The other one with the gray hoodie, I don't know where he went.
Out of there. Oh,
Stop running!
Good job. I like you. I like you. Taser. Taser. Good job.
4 Bravo Mike's running in the back.
Good job. Pull Taser out first. See, shit like this, I'm like, bro, this some bullshit. You got me running through the fucking. Oh yeah, so okay, I see how some of these cops be mad. You got me going through the fucking bushes trying to chase your ass. Like, stop, just stop. I see why they be mad, bro. I see. Oh my gosh.
You got one of the painting cars coming out of you on high road.
Bro, is that zip ties? Oh my gosh. The kids. Fuck. Damn.
Under your handcuffs? Like loosen. I can fit a finger in between there, buddy. That's kind of what we got to do.
Hey, y'all ready? So,
Is he talking about his booty cheeks? See, they be violating in jail, bro. I can't.
in this case, we got a bunch of crack cocaine. We have a lot of powder cocaine. We got some beakers, a bunch of drug paraphernalia, scales. So obviously, we got to say that was successful.
Is crack cocaine as common as it was in early 2000s?
It still is, I would say, crack cocaine. Yeah,
How would you classify this bust? Small, medium, large?
probably a medium scale.
Tommy's so handsome.
Small to medium.
So I'm good in my sexuality. Don't even have to try to say. You
So
know what
far,
I'm saying?
3. And obviously, we have a baby now, so we're trying to get hold of the mother. Apparently, she's at work, so she'll be coming back.
What goes through your head when you see a baby inside one of those houses?
You won't be the first. A lot of times, so we can't, we hold the baby, we assist, and then what we do
I
is
can't wait to
trying
finish the
to
stream and watch that picture on, bro.
reunite the
Oh my
baby.
gosh, I'm
with
paying
the
that $7
parents.
just because
And
of that.
apparently, that's the father, who's the mother, is at work. Since the father is going to be arrested, then the mother will respond to take control of her child.
Do they feel like, I'm glad that this is happening, that they got busted?
Absolutely, absolutely. We get feedback all the time. They don't like these guys. They don't want them here in their neighborhoods.
Because they make them dangerous?
Yeah,
Yeah, to make them dangerous. Property value goes down. Niggas, bro, I'd be pissed as hell. Like, I finally got my first apartment complex. Found out niggas selling crack in my shit. I'm like, damn. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Nah. I see why they get mad, bro. Your first apartment complex and they selling shit in there, bro? Nah, Gengi. Nah. Can y'all hear this? Nightbot. Nightbot. Oh my gosh. Hey.
Last year, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has fielded over 5,000 calls for service for drug-related incidents. And in a 2024 survey of
Oh my gosh, my city looks so beautiful. Chat, it's a rooftop I be wanting to sit at is right here. If I could ever get to this hospital rooftop right here, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful view. One day I just gotta find out how to get up there. It's so nice up there, bro. I love the rooftops. I love sitting at rooftops, chat. It's one right here, and it's another hospital. Is it right here? You can't see. I think it's like somewhere over here. Bro, it's
Jacksonville
nice.
residents. Next to gun violence, illegal drug usage was the top issue residents wanted the sheriff's office to focus their resources on.
a lot of times
I did not know niggas was on drugs like that.
they are afraid, and the ones they step up, they give us complaints and information. We work every complaint that we get.
I mean, to live in a place where, dangerous guys with guns are in and out all the time, and junkies are coming, and you have kids around here.
And this is just the preliminary search. Obviously, they go into details to search the property. And typically on the secondary search, they find additional drug paraphernalia and additional drugs.
Yo, he sounds like a badass, like, not to be fucked with.
Our overdose deaths are down significantly
Good.
year over year here.
This is Vic Michelucci. Previously, he was a Jacksonville investigative journalist who won Crime Reporter of the Year. He left his 14-year career to run
I was
communications
about to
and
say,
media for the
like, you look familiar. Like, I was like, this nigga look familiar. Like, he was on the news. That's the news guy.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and he is the one that opened up the doors for us to be here today.
Like, bro, hold on,
People
bro.
are dying.
And this is just one
And he
part
went
of
to the
that
police. That's fine.
initiative
Yeah,
or
this
that
is a
push.
part of that.
Yeah.
But as you saw with that situation,
Yo, he looks scary. Oh my gosh. He loved his dog. Oh my gosh. He loves this shit. No, see, like you dealing with niggas like him. I'm good. He's not, I don't think he's mentally okay. Like he's like, he's ready for the shits. He's ready for it all. Like if shit were to go down, you call this man right here. He's with it, bro. Look at him.
Yeah.
but as you saw with that
That's
situation,
scary,
not only did they find.
Wait, Chad, hold on. I gotta see something. Would I look like that as an older person? See, this is why when I actually like start showing my head and shit, I gotta get some muscles. This has gotta go out. This gotta go out. I need some copy features. Like, you know, Chris next door got his beard and shit. I need some features, bro. I need some good features, bro. Man, that's crazy. Ain't gonna lie to him.
Initiative
Yeah,
or
this
that
is a
push.
part of that.
Yeah.
But as you saw with that situation, not only did they find drugs,
Hey, I want to see what
they
other
found
streamers
at
say
least
about my
one
city.
gun. And a lot of times when you see drug sales, you see firearms, and
Yeah.
that leads to violence.
The murder that comes with the
Mr.
marijuana trade.
Waters.
I'm gonna tell you, I've worked murders where a pound of marijuana was stolen and people get killed for it. It may not seem like a big.
Niggas get mad over girls. Niggas will get mad if they say something to you disrespectful and you say something even disrespectful back. They'll get mad at you and try to do something about it. Niggas get mad over the guns and shit, the women and all that and mess. Who, you feel me? It's bad, bro. It's bad. Like, it's bad, bro. It's Mr. Waters.
Big deal to the populace or to people that are advocates for marijuana, but that's a big deal. One life, I always say to everybody, is too many.
Look, there was that kid in there. I mean, that kid was, what, maybe one?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any excuse for that.
Yeah,
Whether you're dealing drugs, doing drugs, around people that are doing drugs to expose that child.
That kid in there, bro.
We've had
There's other stuff you could do, man.
issues of accidental overdoses with kids, and we put that out, and thankfully the most recent instances our officers were able to save those kids. But imagine having to give Narcan
Oh my gosh.
to a 1-year-old.
We just got to watch a
Oh my
successful
gosh.
raid take down an armed crack dealer. But Jacksonville's war on drugs has
Oh,
another
Chipotle.
side to it, the Overdose Task Force. Whether we'd meet them, this trip depended on one thing, an overdose happening while we were in town. Early Saturday afternoon, that call came in.
Damn.
So we've been on standby the 4 days we've been in Jacksonville for when an overdose happens, we're gonna get the call. Unfortunately, it's
I bet he came to
1:20.
Jacksonville and got the hell up out of Jacksonville.
Saturday,
He ain't
we're
gonna see no
responding to the-
game. He ain't going to no event, no K1 speed. That boy got here, got his bags, and got the hell up out of here, bro.
Seen
That's what it is, bro.
This is hard to walk into. I mean, you're walking into a family's worst nightmare with cameras, and we want to be respectful of what they're experiencing, but also convey something that happens every day around America in a real way. So we'll see you on the scene.
Right now the victim is still present, so we're gonna allow you guys to come in, just kind of keep a distance. We'll be collecting a bunch of things. I think that would be very good, and like as far as the recording and stuff.
Who are you and what do you do? What's your role?
So I am Sergeant Kay Cruz.
Hey,
I
Kay.
am with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. I'm a part of the Narcotics Overdose Death Investigations Unit.
We are allowed to cross the threshold and film inside the Valley?
Yeah. Just
Because we
don't.
have consent from the
Yes.
family?
Yeah, and then that's also why I was speaking to the next of kin, because I didn't want her to be like, why is media here? So I was explaining to her the reasoning for you guys being here and like helping, produce information to give out to, the public to hopefully prevent future overdoses for overdose awareness.
As you enter a scene, what are you looking for? What are you going to...
So the very beginning of our investigation is the patrol response. Anytime patrol responds to a undetermined death, depending on the evidence on scene, determines what unit will come out to conduct the death investigation.
Chad, one thing about Jacksonville, you would never know who's who in a car. Like, you would never know if it's a police car or it's just regular car. The amount of I've seen an old ass freaking, what was it? Let's do the old dunks. Oh, see, no car. See, sorry Google, you don't know slang. Sorry. It was kind of like, nah, this is regular old ass car, but it was something crazy. Like, you would never expect what car they driving. It was an old car, like an old classic car, and they turned their lights on to pull somebody over. It was the craziest thing ever. I said, no way, bruh.
The initial investigation, we're unable to determine what the actual cause of death is. When we respond to the scene, there's kind of two different investigations going on. You have your medical examiner's office investigation, and you also have your Jacksonville Sheriff's Office investigation. The medical examiner's office will do all the medical related stuff. So they're doing the toxicology, and they're actually going to determine the actual cause of death. We are conducting the Sheriff's Office investigation. So with any individual, or if an individual provides a controlled substance to an individual that is a substantial factor in their death, they can be held liable.
And we know that, or we're trying to figure that out?
We're trying to figure that out. Again, very initial stages of the investigation. We're processing the scene with the crime scene unit. And also we're working with the medical examiner's office. We're collecting any evidence that may assist our investigation.
What has you wearing a mask to the scene?
We wear those to protect our identities because a lot of us work in an undercover capacity. So that's why we wear the mask, because we're out in the public. So we just try to conceal our identities from, members of the public, because you never know if someone here at the scene provided drugs to the victim, or if any of these people could potentially be a suspect or a drug dealer for a case that we encounter later.
Is it possible that you might find the dealer, you might do an undercover buy from the same dealer that sold here?
Yes, it's possible.
Because that way you're familiar with the case.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a sketchy situation?
A lot of them.
Explain one of them.
I've been locked in hotel rooms with drug dealers before. Sometimes they'll do that to make sure no one's coming in behind you, so you're in there with them trying to buy drugs, and they'll lock the doors behind you. They have guns on them. They have drugs there. There was a case in Miami recently where they made an undercover actually smoke fentanyl just to say that he wasn't an undercover.
Did he pass away?
No, he did not.
What she's referring to is an insane story that just happened a couple weeks ago. A Miami fentanyl dealer got suspicious of an undercover agent and gave the guy two options. You either smoke this fentanyl and die, or I'm gonna kill you anyways. Terrified, the agent had no choice but to hit the Chinese import in front of the dealer. Somehow he survived, and SWAT raided these guys soon after. And it just goes to highlight the incredible danger of this undercover profession.
Fuck. Pay these niggas. Pay these niggas. Ain't gonna lie, you gotta pay these niggas. Gotta pay these niggas, bro. Gotta pay these niggas. Cause that is a fucked situation, bro. Nigga said you gonna smoke this shit or you gonna die. How you gonna get your, oh fuck. Damn, man, that's a cruel world, bro.
I had drug dealers before try to get me to smoke drugs, and it's just, it can be pretty dangerous and sketchy. Pretty much this entire career is pretty dangerous.
What got you into it?
They not playing. They not playing with y'all ass, bro.
When I was little, I really liked the show Cops. Okay, and I'm not from Jacksonville, but when I was little, I used to.
We was on Cops.
Watch the episodes, and I remember as a kid seeing the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office episodes and being like, that area in particular, I don't know why, stuck with me, and I was like, that looks like a pretty crazy place to live or work or whatever.
We on Cops. Or is it? But chat, it's a show called 911. That show is good. That show's amazing. But I gotta watch 911. I guess that's too.
Prior to making entry, we're talking to Patrol to provide us with their information that they collected.
Can we start watching Police Encounters? I want to start watching Police Encounters.
Initial response, we're talking to any next of kins that are on scene, and we're also talking to any complainants or witnesses. We're just trying to gather what happened before police were called to the scene. For this particular,
I wonder, police, officers still train in combat? Can they throw hands? Because some of them be kind of big. So I sometimes be thinking they hire anybody. Like, do they actually like train and stuff like that?
Structure, the room where the victim was located is from the back. You guys can follow me and we'll go inside.
Like, imagine her as a martial artist, like freaking Thai JoJo fighter going crazy, like Black Widow or something.
What are the primary things we're looking for? Where are your eyes going right now?
So eyes are going in the immediate area where the victim was located, but also like common areas of the house, living room, bathroom. We're checking for any paraphernalia, narcotics related, and any additional narcotics or any paraphernalia to even include like little baggies that could have been packaging for narcotics. I've been working narcotics related investigations for a little over 7 years now. I've been working narcotics overdose death investigations for approximately 3.5, 4 years.
What got you into the overdose unit?
I enjoyed working narcotics investigations. I noticed that before the creation of this unit, homicide was responding to these types of investigations. And prior, this was kind of before it became, we fell under the Florida State statute of murder. Once we started falling under that Florida State statute, we were able to dig deeper into different types of investigations.
Florida lawmakers are not alone in expressing the sentiment that a drug dealer should be subjected to harsh penalties, particularly if they can be tied to an overdose death. In fact, just recently, Trump made headlines again by stating his long-term position that drug dealers should receive the death penalty.
Unless you have the death penalty for drug dealers, you'll never get rid of the drug problem. Put that through your head.
As someone who knows the drug dealing black market much better than
they cracking down on y'all asses. Y'all better stop that shit. You better stop. You got to crack down on it now. Y'all better stop now. Y'all better stop, bro. You about to crack down on that shit, bro. Please stop, bro. Please, bro. It's not worth the risk.
I think the numbers he's throwing out are extreme exaggerations that have no root or basis in fact.
A drug dealer will kill 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 people during the course of his or her life.
It really depends on what someone's selling. If someone has sold fentanyl, obviously they have a much higher chance of causing an overdose death. But for some guy trapped in weed, it is actually impossible that anyone has died as a result of his drug. It says on the DEA's own website that no one has
weed. Yes, weed. But fentanyl and crack, you gotta stop, gang. That's too far.
Dose from marijuana, and yet it's still a Schedule 1 drug. However, I do agree that a drug dealer needs to be held liable if what he sells kills someone. The question is, to what extent? What do you guys think in the comment?
Okay. So, let's say, what's the medicine? Anything? Let's say ibuprofen makes a medicine and it kills me. Are they in fault? Do they send money over to my families? Or do they, how would that work? Because then you have to hold these other big companies liable too, because technically they make prescription drugs too, and they go through the test. Of course, they go through the testing and all that. But what if it somehow happens? It's just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't sign no waiver to take them pills. It was in the store. They sold it at a store. I brought it from the store. Hey.
Should a drug dealer be given a death sentence if they cause an overdose death?
I found interest in
be given a death sentence.
Is that? Look at this nigga casually preparing the machine. Look, it's a viewing. What the? Niggas. Damn, that's tough.
If they cause an overdose death.
I found interest in not only giving closure to the family of the victims, but putting all the...
I'm sorry, but I don't care who you is, bro. You don't have the authority to take somebody else's life. I don't care who you is. I feel like it's playing the God role. You can't. That rule is so crazy to me. Like, you can sit in prison, yeah. But to take someone's life, God's creation, I don't know, bro.
The pieces together to try and determine who actually sold illegal drugs to the victim.
How many calls like this a week do you typically respond to?
The overdoses, they come in waves. There are times that we can get 10 in a week. There are times that we can get 0. There's no way to determine how many call outs a week that we're going to get. Crime scene units here, the narcotics overdose detectives are here. They are taking photographs, they're looking around, pointing out or trying to locate any evidence that may be narcotics related. They are waiting for the medical examiner's office to arrive. Once the medical examiner's office arrives, that's kind of where we're now dividing into like 2 investigations, but we work very close together. Like I said, I think the more information we get out there to the public, make aware that it's not only fentanyl. Yes, fentanyl, that's what we're hearing in the news. It's a dangerous, deadly drug, but any illegal substance can cause a death.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Some Americans would say, hey, alcohol is legal. Alcohol has a lot of problems. I mean, if you look at domestic disputes, violence, fights, drunkenness, DUIs, yeah, that's a huge multi-billion-dollar industry. Why should we be any different?
Because why add to it? But why add to the problem that alcohol already causes?
Because prohibition doesn't work. The war on drugs has not solved since the 70s the issues of drugs in our community.
So let me ask you this question. Because we should legalize...
I don't know why, but it's like you got some type of aura to him, bro. Why Mr. Waters got some type of aura to his ass? Like, yeah, he got some stature to him. Am I tripping? He got some aura, bro.
Marijuana, because people like to smoke it. We should legalize cocaine, methamphetamine. We should legalize fentanyl. We should legalize all those things. No, of course not. Just because people like it, there are certain things that you just shouldn't do. And I think
he cooked. Ain't gonna lie. That's like saying, I don't know.
I think the government should uphold a standard.
So what gave you reason to believe that this could be a narcotic overdose in the first place?
So, based off the evidence that is located at the scene of a death, so for this particular incident, there is narcotics paraphernalia and additional narcotics on scene. We cannot on scene determine the cause of death. That will be for the medical examiner's office investigation. Because of the evidence that is located on the scene, we want to get a jumpstart in our investigation. So the van actually pulled up super close, and we're keeping family further out, so it should be okay.
I don't know how you guys do this day in and day out. I suppose just like anything,
the more that you see it, the more that you adapt to it. And like I said, with these investigations, it affects the family more than anything.
I think this just goes to show how one death can affect so many people. It's such a ripple effect.
Right.
As you hear the family in the background, I think this goes to highlight I would not have the stomach for this type of job. And there's the fact that people like you are boots on the ground and see some of this, look death in the face almost on a daily basis sometimes, and have to deal with families and all the things that come with it. I mean,
right, I will say that making that next of kin notification is the worst part about our job, because we're having to tell a loved one that their loved one is no longer here.
What I've seen in my own family, and there's not one person with the reach drugs has. You could be in a mansion or you could be in the poorest of the poor. There's not one family in America that probably doesn't have some impact of drugs hitting their family or alcoholism hitting their family.
Right.
It's just such a heavy job. And then this is the other thing is I think like this gives me perspective too, because sometimes it's easy to look at a dealer and be like, oh, he grew up in a messed up neighborhood with a messed up childhood and he's just trying to make some money to put rent on, to pay the rent. But then when it has the impact like this, that makes an entire family gather and cry, then you have a little bit more of a, well, when they get raided, you know why. The
drug dealers know. They know that they are selling this deadly drug. They know what they are selling, so that is why they should be held accountable for what they are selling.
And every single person has that voice inside their heart that knows when something is right or wrong.
What does fate even do to you, bro?
And to override that just so you can pay rent, even though you can cause devastation to an entire family. And one dealer might have, I mean, do you encounter
Multiple
dealers?
customers.
Do you ever encounter dealers that you guys arrest that are tied to multiple deaths?
Yes.
Yeah, this really helped me change my perspective on drug dealing. I mean, there's so much that comes with this. There's family members that have to pay for the funeral. There's how many people had to call off work to leave here and come. There's people that their lives can be permanently altered by the grief. I mean, I've seen that in my own family very well. Just in today's episode, the fact that a dad is selling crack cocaine next to his baby, and then we land at this scene over here, has passed away, and the family's crying. Like, you gotta raise your standards a little bit. It makes me thankful. I mean, for the detectives that have to collect bodies and investigate, and then the people that have to risk their life to go undercover to do the work to catch these guys. That's more of a risk than most of us are willing to take. It's an honest job. It pays the bills. And these are people that go to bat for us in our community. So, a really interesting perspective of how Jacksonville is fighting the flow of drugs through the city. That was a deep dive into the world of Jacksonville crime fighting on the drug division, their narcotics division. Thank you.
Not gonna lie, he knew not to do it. My bad, Tommy. This is a bad place to stop it. I'm gonna just keep it stopped right here. Yeah. Not gonna lie, if they really want to see some shit, they would did the gang. They did the gang violence. 1 million 3 days. Oh, let's see the comments. What is Tommy G doing in my city? Laughing emoji so people know I'm not playing around. Jacksonville must be on PR Blix. This is the second creator doing ride-alongs in Jacksonville PD. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Jacksonville shit, ain't gonna lie. If only the Jaguars were doing this much on the field. Bro, come on, bro. Damn. Thank heavens they didn't take Thomas to Erica Gardner's Mine Creek. Thank God. I thought they did. I thought it was going on there. I thought it was going, but chat. I thought it was going to Mine Creek, friend. It's like, fuck. Might be GG's. Oh, they would have pulled out. They would have. I'm watching this in Jacksonville. Ain't gonna lie, Tommy, that was a good video. Ain't gonna lie. I gotta watch the other parts. That was a good one. That was fire.